Democratic Alliance is taking one of the ANC's most controversial policies, cadre deployment, to court. The DA wants the court to declare cadre deployment and its implementation in government unlawful and unconstitutional. The opposition party says it wants the courts to clarify the separation of party and state by ruling on this matter. Govan Whittles reports.
The Democratic Alliance wants to have the ANC's cadre deployment policy declared unconstitutional and unlawful. The DA has launched an application at the North Gauteng High Court. It submitted the ANC's 2018 cadre deployment minutes and testimony to the Zondo Commission of Inquiry into State Capture as evidence for why this policy is unlawful and unconstitutional. But what exactly is wrong with it? Let's talk now to the Democratic Alliance's leader, John Steenhuisen, about this and a few other matters which have happened in South Africa over the last few weeks. John, thank you so much for your time. Let's begin with cadre deployment. What exactly makes cadre deployment and this policy unconstitutional?
Well, if you look at Section 1973 of the Constitution, it makes it unconstitutional to appoint people or not appoint people based on their political affiliation or support or otherwise for a political cause. We believe that the cadre deployment policy is a clear contravention of that. It contravenes Chapter 10 of the Constitution, which deals with the public service, and also the Public Service Act, which makes it illegal to be able to do these sorts of things, and yet they are still continuing. So we want the court to finally rule that this behavior is inconsistent with the Constitution.
This is not the only action you're taking. Besides from the court, you also launched the End Cadre Deployment Bill in Parliament, and you're calling for the President to support that bill. What does it entail? What kind of support are you looking for?
So essentially what the End Cadre Deployment Bill will do is insulate the public service from having people put into it based on know-who rather than know-how. It would look at qualifications, it would look at suitability for the job and make sure that the right people are in the right positions for the right reasons. At the moment, we've got people being put into positions on the basis of the colour of their party card in their wallet. And that is why we're seeing wholesale collapse of state-owned entities and municipalities and government departments and other key organs of state who have been infiltrated by this policy. And so the people are suffering as a result of that. So this will essentially firewall it. No matter which party is going to be in power in South Africa after the 2024 election, it'll make sure that no political party ever can deploy party deploys into the permanent civil service to be able to end up and enable any further state capture to take place.
All right, thank you so much. That's John Steenhuisen, leader of the Democratic Alliance, and of course, within the next few days, we'll know whether or not the ANC will oppose this application in the North Gauteng High Court to have their cadre deployment policy declared unconstitutional and unlawful. And when this application is heard, it will certainly set a precedent for South African politics and its access to the state. Govan Whittles, Pretoria.